Hey guys, it's Shadow the Rat, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review on a rat leash that I recently got off Amazon. So for those of you who don't know, the way that I have my setup, I can only really take out the rat's playpen at night, and I like to be able to take out my rats some other time to just let them play around. Obviously, I can hold them or sit on the bed with them, but with my younger girls, I thought it'd be fun to have a way for them to just kind of explore, even if I can't get the big playpen out. So I went ahead and looked for some rat leashes online, and one of these in particular, the one that I ended up getting, was recommended on the Rat Fan page or Rat Fan Club, which is a Facebook group that I'm part of for rats. And I thought, well, why not go ahead and try it? And I ended up buying it. I think it's like $6, so not too bad. And it took a while to get here, but now that it's finally here, I've had it for 2 weeks, so enough time to really explore and use it. And I've tried it on all of my rats, including Tiny Biscuit, who's only around 240 grams, and Cream, who is 565 grams. So yeah, you can see there's quite a range there, and it fits all of them. If you tighten it enough, it kind of puts pressure on the chest area instead of the neck. You can tighten it more without causing the rat actual discomfort. It's kind of like those harnesses you see for dogs. Anyways, it fits really well on the rats, and if you have it tight enough, they can't get out of it easily. Now I say that because if you sit there and your rat's backing up, they will eventually be able to slip out. I'm going to have a clip of Espresso slipping out when I held the leash really still. She wouldn't have been able to slip out if she was just running around, but because of how I was holding the leash and preventing the leash from moving with her, she was able to push her way out. So obviously it does have a bit of a shortcoming there because they can get out if they try hard enough. However, it definitely stopped her for a few seconds, and in normal walking around where you'd be paying attention to the rat, they wouldn't be able to slip out. So yeah, this is a nice leash because of that, and I also like the fact that it's just adjustable, so any rat can fit into it, potentially. I will say that my rats aren't like 700, 800 grams. I've seen some male rats out there who do get that large, and I'm not sure if this leash would fit them, to be honest. It definitely has a bit of room on Cream and Marshmallow, which are my two rats over 500 grams, but I'm not sure how far it would stretch exactly. The other thing I like about it is just that it's so long. It's kind of at that perfect length where it's long enough that when you have the rat on the ground exploring, the leash is loose, and I'm 5'7", so I'm not going to say I'm tall, but I'm also not short. So I'd say most people can probably hold the leash without any sort of discomfort. I also like that it's not too long. I've seen some of those leashes that are like 10 to 20 feet, and honestly, I don't like that much because I feel like if your rat is 10 to 20 feet away, you can't really stop them from getting into anything. So I just like the fact that it's close enough to me so that the rat isn't going to get too far for me to actually stop anything from happening, but at the same time, it's long enough that they can have a loose leash and just explore and enjoy themselves. Again, I really like this leash, and I definitely recommend this if you're looking for a cheap leash out there that works fairly well. As far as I'm concerned, it's a pretty good leash. I'm not sure if I would take it outside. I mean, I'm not actually someone who's very comfortable with the idea of taking their rats outside, so that wouldn't really be something I'd do anyways. But for just exploring the home and just exploring all these different areas and keeping the rats out of trouble, I think it's a fairly good leash. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, and if you guys would like to make your own leash, I have made a video on how to make a leash before. The one problem with it is it's not adjustable. The way I made it was that so it fit one of my rats, and all my rats were around the same size, so it fit them all pretty well. So if you want to look into that, you just make it with a shoelace and some other items. It's really easy to make. I will have a link to that video in the description down below. I will also have a link to this leash if you want to check it out on Amazon. It's a pretty cool leash in general, and I'm definitely going to continue using it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!